It's not that bad, come on. I thought it was pretty cool. Hey, remember that one time your egg fell and you made your team lose? I hate furries like you. You know, when I was told there'd be an interview, I didn't expect the place to look like this, you know. Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean it, anyways, a story, yeah, I'll tell you a story, alright. So this one time, right, I was standing in the field, I was looking at the sun. It was so bright that day, it was beautiful, majestic, absolutely beautiful. And I was sitting there staring up at it. And then my girlfriend, bless her soul, she came into the park and she was like, "Oh, what you doing looking at the sun for, Hotdog?" And I was like, "Oh my God! Why always asking these questions to me?" And then she looked at me like, "Oh my God, don't give me that attitude." And then I was like, "Oh my God, if you're the reason I'm giving you attitude, it's because you're giving me attitude. And if you didn't give me attitude, I wouldn't have made out with your sister at the Halloween party." And then, yeah, and you know how that story ended? Well, I left that park that day with one more stab wound in my chest. Good times. Yeah, it's always nice to spend time with the ones you love, eh? Anyways, so I was like, after that, I was making my way to the hospital, right? And I was having a crab walk to the hospital, because, well, you know, you kinda, I don't want to bleed on the road. They worked hard to build that, you know. Anyways, so I was crab walking to the hospital. I was like, "Ooh, who's that?" I thought it was my friend. So I was crab walking up to them. It was like, "Hey, how's it going? How's it going, Valley?" And they looked at me with the deadest expression on their face, and they were just like, "Who are you?" And I was like, oh, I looked at their face. I looked at their face again. They were not my friend. They were they're a complete stranger. And so I stood up and started talking to them, like, yeah, do you know the directions to the hospital?" And they're like, "Yeah, you kind of bleeding everywhere." I was like, oh, don't mind that, trust me, it's normal. Anyways, they were standing there, and then out of nowhere, I'm talking nowhere, I'm talking the middle of nowhere, in the Nowhereville, in Nowhere, Kansas, I'm talking the middlest of mid-nowheres, and I came a 10'10" furry darting towards me, and you know, with its feet extended directly at me, going for the drop kick of the century. And you know what happened? It drop kicked me. And you know what happened? You know where it drop kicked me? It drop kicked me directly in my stab wound, and I was brought to the floor. I was bleeding. I was screaming. I was going, and it was awful. It was awful. I would not wish that on my greatest enemy, especially by a furry. Oh my God, I hate furries so much. Anyways, that's my story. Hope you liked it. Want to hear a song? I'm practicing this one. Hold on, let me remember the words. I love you, mommy. My sweet mommy. You make me happy when I am sad. I'll always have you inside my heart. And then a TikTok logo plays, and then I can't really sing after that. So I hope I got the interview good. Hope you liked it. Hope I'm getting on the show.